Still struggling to win head-to-head? Let's be honest. You can stack icons, build a 1-1-4 OVR squad, and still get cooked if your formation is garbage. You're not alone, but that ends today. Before we dive in, I just want to say thank you for 5,000 subscribers. Every single one of you made this happen, and now we're on the road to 10K. So if you're watching this and you want to win more games, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's grow this army together. Now let's talk formations and why your setup might be the reason you're losing, not your skill. Before we begin, drop your formation in the comments to see other people that use your playstyle, and also drop your rank in head-to-head. Let's start with one that looks like a beast on paper, but in practice, it can be a trap. The 4-2-4. 2 strikers, 2 wingers, sounds like non-stop attacking power. And yes, it can overwhelm weak players. But once you climb up the ranks, the gaps become obvious. There's barely any midfield presence. You lose control fast, and when your opponent starts dominating the middle, it's game over. It's like building a sports car without brakes. Fast, fun, but dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. So what's a safer and smarter option? Step into the 4-2-3-1. This is for players who want balance and versatility. 2 CDMs sit deep, breaking up counters and protecting your backline. Ahead of them, you've got 3 CAMs, and they aren't just static. These 3 can switch roles, cut inside, drift wide, and completely destabilize your opponent's shape. Your lone striker acts like a finisher and a hold-up player, linking with the cams and pulling defenders out of position. This formation shines in tight games where quick passing, smart transitions, and tactical discipline win the match. But it's demanding. You can't go autopilot here. It needs your full attention and constant decision-making. Make sure to stay till the end because the final formation is the formatics most gamers use and try to keep a secret. Now for the meta monster, the 3-5-2. You've probably seen this in action. It's chaos, but the good kind. 3 center backs stay compact. Your LM and RM are your engines. They defend like fullbacks and attack like wingers. Your cam runs the show in the middle, feeding 2 strikers who constantly pull defenders apart. This formation gives you complete control of the midfield and lets you press high, dominate possession, and still have options to counter. But there's a price. Vulnerability on the flanks during counters, and you need smart players in your back 3, especially if your opponent plays wide. The trick? Use fullbacks with pace as side center backs. They recover fast and track runs. It's all about player roles and positioning. If you are still watching, drop your rank in head-to-head in the comments. But maybe you're someone who likes simplicity and effectiveness. Enter the 4-4-2 holding, the old reliable. 2 banks of 4 with 2 strikers up top. It's the football equivalent of comfort food. Solid defensive shape, wide play from your left midfielder and right midfielder, and 2 strikers to constantly threaten the backline. It's great for counterattacks, crossing, and structured defending. The key here isn't flair. It's timing and reading the game. When to press, when to drop back, when to swing that long ball into space. It may seem basic, but in skilled hands, it's still a top-tier weapon. Let's shift gears to a more possession-based setup, the 4-3-3 holding. Think control, think rhythm, think strategy. You've got 1 CDM anchoring the midfield, 2 CMs operating as your link between defense and attack, and wide wingers stretching the pitch. This formation rewards patience and punishes overcommitment. If you like to bait your opponent, draw them in, then cut them open with precise passing, this is your playground. But hold the ball too long or misplace one pass, and your exposed CDM can't save you from a fast counter. It's all about managing space and tempo. Keep things fluid, and you'll dominate possession and pick your chances perfectly. Now, let's talk about a serious sleeper, the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. 1 CDM to screen your defense, 2 CMs to cover both ends of the pitch, 1 CAM pulling the strings, and 2 strikers constantly hunting for space. It's tight, compact, and perfect for players who thrive on short passes and tight combinations. The midfield diamond keeps everything close. Your players feel like they're always in sync. This setup works beautifully against high-pressure players. You absorb, connect, and launch deadly counters down the middle. But the weakness? No wide support. If your opponent is running the flanks, you'll struggle unless you manually drag your CMs out to cover. Let's open it up a bit. The 4-1-2-1-2 wide. This one's all about balance with a side of flair. You still get your CDM sitting deep and your CAM as the creative force. But now you add LM and RM for width. This gives you more space in attack and flexibility on the wings. Your wide mids can cross, stretch defenders, or cut inside to overload the center. But watch out, the trade-off is clear. There's a soft spot in central midfield. A sharp opponent can exploit that space with quick vertical passes and pull your CDM out of position. So, what's the takeaway? No formation is perfect. Everyone has strengths and weaknesses. The key is to find what matches your style. Are you a patient builder or a wild presser? Do you thrive on crosses or dominate with short passes? Copying meta setups can only take you so far. You've got to test, tweak, and trust your instincts. Comment your current go-to formation and your longest win streak. Let's see what's working for the community and help each other grow. And if you're still watching, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's smash our way to 10K. We're just getting started, and I'm glad you're here for the journey. See you in the next one.